It's come to the park with Mom and Grom. With our metal detector, it won't take long. On the search for silver and gold. Yeah, some silver and gold. Come to the park with Mom and Grom. Yeah, come to the park with Mom and Grom. We'll be out looking for some gold. We might find some in the hole.
Hello YouTube, it's Grommy Lamy here. It's been a while since we talked. It actually feels like it has been forever. But winter doesn't last forever, it just feels like that. At the end of the year, at the end of the season, I dug a bracelet. I didn't capture the bracelet on a live dig, so I never really showed it off, but here it is. It's pretty cool. It's the only gold bracelet I've ever found. And see if you guys can see, it's marked 14K. Focus, focus, focus. Yeah, you can only see the 4, but it's 14K. I did acid test it a couple of months ago. I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things. One is my chat server. It picked up steam for a while and it's kind of plateaued. We get a few visitors and I'm really happy for the people that I've gotten to meet through that. But I wanted to talk to you about why I think a live chat is important for the metal detecting community. We all know the forums, the common ones, and some of the less active ones, but a forum really never gives you that feeling of you get to meet that person and understand what they're about and what they're like. A live chat gives you all of that. And I've always preferred live chat. You know, I'm on some of the forums and I'll throw up my finds on there and I'll get 50 or 60, great job, way to go, and a couple of people throw an icon my way or something. But it's so much more interesting when somebody comes in and shows you their finds and you sit and have a conversation about them, because everybody will have a little something different to add, and you get to understand their personalities, and that's something that we really miss out on when you're talking about a forum. So I've decided to encourage you guys to check the chat out at least once. And everybody likes to win prizes, and giveaways on YouTube are a lot of fun, and I enjoy them. So one thing that I'm always asked about is about my gear. I don't talk very much about it. And one interesting thing that Mom and I came up with at one point was a bag, a doctor's kit, so to speak, that you carry around. It has everything you need. It can store your trash and everything, rather than wearing a pouch on your hip. Those can be annoying, especially if you're a heavier guy like me. They just don't work out very well. And carrying a kit around has its advantages and disadvantages. So unless you're sure that you're interested in trying a bag, don't go for this. But this is the exact bag. It's sealed in a bag, and I don't want to take it out, but this is the exact metal detecting bag that I use, and this one is brand new. There is a rip in here, so you can see in there a little bit. It comes with a little case, like a little separated case for odds and ends. And originally I used that for my batteries, but I found that if it was, wet, or if I was throwing a bunch of wet debris in there, every now and then, some of the water would seep through. So I eventually switched to this, which is a waterproof little box. And this is what I use to keep my batteries and my memory cards in while I'm out detecting. It just kind of sits in the bag in the edge like this. For my pinpointer, there's this perfect little deal here this little metal piece, and the pinpointers come with a clip, and I use the Garrett ones, the Garrett pointers, and it fits perfectly in there, and that's where I keep my Garrett pinpointer. You know, so this is the exact bag, and this is what I'm going to be giving away. Like I said, I want to encourage you guys to check out the chat. So in order to join this contest and get a chance to win this bag, you're going to have to jump into the chat and get a special code. You'll have to join the chat, get your code, include that code in your comment. Your comment can be just the code, or it can say, hey Grammy Lami, I want to win the bag, and then put your code. I will be checking to make sure that the codes are valid codes that have been given out. I only want one code per YouTube account, so if you've got two of them, I guess you're just lucky, because I won't be able to tell. But, so that's how it's going to work. I'm about to show you how to get your code. I'm going to show you how easy it is to join the chat. And from there, hopefully one of you guys will win, and I'll send this off to you. It's the exact same bag that I use. Well, let's get on the computer and show you how to get that code, and good luck, everybody. Okay, so here we are at the computer. I'm going to go through the steps and show you how easy it is to join the chat and get your code. The code doesn't determine who wins. It's just your token to enter the contest. If you leave a comment without a valid code, you won't be entered into the contest. Again, I'm just doing this to encourage people to join the chat at least once. If you find that it's easy and you're interested in sticking around and chatting with us sometimes, that's cool. If you just join to get your code and enter the contest, that's cool too. No pressure, guys. So let me start my browser here, and we'll get into the chat. Alright. So all you have to do is type digchat.net into your browser. And here you are. You'll come up with the main page for DigChat, and all this is a dialogue to enter the chat. There's nothing else on here. I'm going to change my nick to Grammy Lami. You can change it to whatever you like. I prefer if you change it to something that might help me to associate it with your YouTube name, but if you don't want to do that, that's fine. You can pick any nickname you like. Notice that when you change your nick, the username changes by default. The real name just says a dig chatter. You can change that if you like, but you don't have to. And as you can see, it's going to bring you to the metal detecting channel by default. Don't change that. That's where you have to go to get your code. So let's connect. Click connect. And here we are. You can see that's me joining the chat room. As you can see, the chat will automatically hide your IP address. Nobody will be able to know where you're from or anything about you. So you don't have to worry about security that way. Over here on the right, you can see the list of people in the chat. There's only a couple people here right now. One is right here is Gromit, and he has this little operator sign next to him. That's actually me. That's the account that I usually chat with, but it also has some automated capabilities, and one of those capabilities is that's the account that's going to give you your code. You'll see Echelon is here. He's a friend of mine. He's almost always around. Mine will be connected all the time, but I am very often at work during the day, so I may not be right there to talk to you unless you get on later in the evening. Then I'll be around. And this is Grammy Lami, and that's the that's the connection we just made, and that's the one I'm going to use to show you how to get your code. So to get your code, you have to send a special message into the channel, and let's just show you how to do that real quick. Right down here, you'll see your nickname and this little this little bar. So you just click in the bar and you can type whatever you want. This is where you'll be doing your chatting. I'm going to type hello dig chat and then hit enter, and it appears in the chat. Now if there were people in here talking, which right now there aren't, they'd be able to see that and they could respond to it in the same way. If you're familiar with IRC, you can use your favorite IRC client to get in here and just point it at digchat.net also. So let's get down to the business of getting our code. All you have to do to get your code is type exclamation point code. No spaces, nothing else on the line, just that. Hit enter, and you'll see that Grommet or My Connection will automatically say here's your code, and it'll give you a code. You need to copy and paste that code into your comment on my video. Any comments trying to enter the contest that don't have a valid code will not be entered into the contest. I'm doing this to encourage you guys to check out the chat. I mean, that's the main reason for the code. So that's it. That's how easy it is. So good luck, guys, and I'll see you in the spring.